Anybody who has head studs and you see an unopened engine, that may be us.
Exactly. That'll hold all the RB20 beans.
No,
I'm double sleeped up.
You're double sleeped up.
I think he probably ran into me talking shit on the forums or something. Who knows? He knew where to come to when he wanted the sauce. He got the Infiniti lights because he getting infinite bitches. And so, we already know the Skylines bring nothing but sausage anyway, so it's all good. Steven brought his R32 up all the way from Mississippi. That's not a Mississippi plate. Got a lot of upgrades. It's going to be another essentially stock RB20 build kind of going on here. Wants to do 400 plus. He knows we could get him right. We'll take a look at the car, how it currently is. He's got a whole truckload of parts that he dropped off with it as he's been acquiring stuff over time. By the time he reached out to us, he already had a lot of parts. That was cool, and we guided him the rest of the way. So let's look at the parts that he has. We'll kind of go through that. Voila, overnight parts from Japan. Maybe, maybe not. He's got the Sin Garage top mount kit, which utilizes the factory bottom mount manifold. It's gonna be our first time using one of those. So I'm interested to kind of see the results. It's gonna be paired with a Precision 5858, and I believe a TurboSmart 45 millimeter Hypergate. We're going to be doing some maintenance on the car while it's here as well. So we got OEM timing belt, OEM pulleys, thermostat, our sleeper tuning ARP hardware kit for the pulleys. He's got the Ecutek fan, OEM Nissan water pump, OEM only. And all that's going to be paired up with the Link G4X.
That's upside down.
All right, so we got the Link G4X. All the necessities for install and monitoring of the engine. So we have CAN lambda, oil pressure, fuel pressure, intake air temp, ethanol content. This car is going to be tuned on flex fuel, so he's going to get the whole shebang. 3-port Mac valve for boost control, Walboro 525 fuel pump rated for ethanol. He's also opted out for the PRP trigger kit and the LS alternator kit. So we have that paired up with a genuine AC Delco LS alternator. Shouldn't have any problems electrically with that. So as you can see here, also doing the Haltech IC7 dash with the Mako Motorsports dash insert. And with that, we have the OST Dyno drive shaft speed sensor, because the factory speed signal is done via cable driven sensor. So since we're getting the dash removed, we essentially lose that functionality, and this gives it back. So while we're in there kind of doing everything, timing belt, cam valve covers, and all the maintenance, we also spoke about doing head studs. And the reason why that was brought up into conversation is because you can get away with swapping out the head studs one by one. It is very much a hack job, but if you know what you're doing, you can get away with it, and it works, as we've proven on Kristen's car, which makes over 800. With the OEM head gasket that was installed by Nissan 30 years ago. So there's a little trick and finagling to making this work, but ultimately it does work, and it's a half-assed way of doing it, but it works.
To be clear, my car is not the first or the only car that he's done this to.
Right.
Anybody who has head studs and you see an unopened engine, that may be us.
Exactly. So we got a bunch of miscellaneous gaskets here, valve covers, cam seals, front main seal, rear main seal, as he is getting a clutch, which we'll go down here and talk about some of the rest of the stuff that he has. He opted out for a Mishimoto radiator, their silicone hose kit. We have the Frenchies Performance AC kit. It's just a good AC kit to kind of update your system. especially when you start to have failing components as they're not as readily available and or super expensive. So this is a pretty good upgrade. That works very well. It kind of brings things up to date, and you use a new AC compressor off of a Toyota. This bottom box, yeah. So we got the AC condenser, all the lines, and the electrical stuff. This is the replacement fan for the kit, as you have the auxiliary AC fan, which you'll need to swap out to this when you're doing a Plasma Man front mount intercooler, as there's kind of some interference with room in the factory fan. We have the competition clutch that he supplied. I believe it's a stage 4. So that'll hold all the RB20 beans that's this thing's gonna spit out. Chase Bay's fuel line kit, and a couple other miscellaneous fittings and whatnot for the turbo kit. And then of course the Plasma Man front mount intercooler kit. A lot of stuff going on this build. I'm excited to kind of see how everything pairs together and what the results are from this combination. So we'll see what happens.
Thanks again, Steven, for taking such the long trek up north.
I don't remember how he might have found us online, actually. I think he probably ran into me talking shit on the forums or something, who knows. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. He knew where to come to when he wanted the sauce.
Oh, so. Here we go. Well, you got your goat t-shirt on or something today?
No,
I can't. Okay, no, all right.
I'm double sleeped
Oh,
up.
You're double sleeped up? you're just sounding a little arrogant today.
I don't know.
No, but honestly, it's pretty cool to see you guys start coming from like all over the East Coast.
I mean, we get cars all up and down the East Coast, so it's pretty neat, especially to meet people in different areas and other states. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and to hear about their lack thereof or their abundance of JDM cars or the car scene or something. It's interesting to see.
Yeah, it's always something different. We like that around here. It mixes things up a little bit, and allows us to try new things, new combinations, and see what we got.
Yeah. All right, so 400 horsepower killer here, is that?
I have no idea. We'll see what happens.
Okay, don't let me down now. Okay, you were really cocky, so you gotta own up. You gotta nut up. Is that it?
A what?
Nut up, sack up. What do they call
what
it?
The hell? Yo, nut up?
I can't talk about like nuts because I don't know what they are like. But isn't that when you like get like you nut up and you do something, right? Like is that not a phrase?
It might be.
I don't know. That sounds kind of sus.
Oh yeah, it does have those lights because you're right about those lights.
So these are the Infiniti because it looks like they go to infinity and beyond.
They get mad at you when you stop walking away. You about to call HR on you.
I was like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
On a Monday.
Double sleeped up on a Monday. Double cheeked? Why are you always talking about cheeks? Yeah.
Not double cheeked up. I'm double cheeked up every day.
Oh my god. I'm done.